Impalement. That's just her super? It looks like an astral. When she jumps, her persona is actually picking her up. That's so cute. Now we've done the first 3 characters, time to move on and try a few more. The next one I'm gonna try is Hilda. Now my first impression of her earlier was that she's a bit like New 13 because she can hit you from like, whoa! Her standing B is literally a full screen attack. Her anti-air is gonna take some getting used to. This is my favorite song in the game right now. There's a little bit of a delay, so I assume that this is quite easy to dodge. Interference. Okay. Oh, and you get a wall bounce. Yo. Whoa, you don't just get a wall bounce, he flies to the other side of the screen. Seth's got moves like this, where you can set this up. You can finish combos off with a setup and then get pressure, I suppose. Look at me pretending like I know what I'm talking about. Aspervicity. This is a very Under-Night in-birth word. I don't know how to use Hilda. I'm very, very confused. Even if I don't play Hilda, I'm gonna use this music. She sits down for down forward C. She also sits down for down back C. You just need to get used to the vocal sounds. Wait a minute, which character was like this? But yeah, you need to get used to knowing which one's the overhead and which one's the low. Impalement! That's just her super? It looks like an astral. Nail torrent. Seems like a standard damage super. Let's see this astral. I'm ready. What could the astral possibly be after an epic super like the one she just showed me? Nah. 0 out of 10. Her 236 super is way better than her astral. Alright, let's do these combos though. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know the timing on this. 4 hits. She's like, dance, varmint, dance. Jumping A. I'm really bad with characters like this when their moves aren't very Street Fighter-y. Like cool animations, but I don't know when they hit. So if this hits early, you get 2 hits out of this, huh? Best super ever. Oh, not the best super ever, but it's a great super. You press the button, and then some cool animation happens, and you get a really cool attack, and there's probably a really clever way of using her. But it's not very, like, direct. It's not like you press a button and she punches. It's like you press a button and then something appears in the middle of the screen and hits your enemy for you. Cool character, but probably not the one I would start with. So right after he does the bounce. And then jump cancel AA. Alright. You can get used to it, and it's just saying that she's probably not the character I would choose at the start. I felt that way about Batista though, and I play Batista now. What is this? Okay. She like... So jump BB, she like teleports to the enemy and does more attacks. And then C after that. Not bad, not bad. I'm not really feeling her right now. And now combo 6 with the resonance. Let's go. Oh, this is another one where you do a super in the middle and then you follow up afterwards. We need to do it much earlier, much earlier. It didn't connect! No! Yes! Okay, it's actually not hard, it's just you gotta get used to it. I must say that after every video I've ever made. Whew! Alright, it's a different day, I'm wearing different clothes. I ran out of time when I was playing all the characters. There are so many characters, I couldn't get through them all in the same day. So now, moving on to the 5th character. Tried Yubi, we've tried Neo, we've tried Tank, and we've tried Hilda. I think next we should try another boy character. So how about, where is he? Akatsuki! Let's try him. So he's also from the game Akatsuki Blitzcamp. So standing B is our anti-air. No problem. It has a bit of a forward motion, so like I can imagine missing this if you're not used to this. Alright, so Akatsuki's DP isn't really a DP, it's a counter. So a few characters like this. This sort of DP is harder for beginners to know how to use because there's a bit of prediction involved as opposed to just sort of panic, they're in the air, let's do a DP. With this one you kind of need to see the attack coming and then use it as a counter. Blitz shot. Alright, so I've got a fireball. This travels the whole way across the screen. It's not very quick, and this has got a very shallow angle here. B is faster. Good to have two different speeds so you can confuse your opponent. And then the EX version sends 4 of them. Gives you plenty of time to rush up and do more damage afterwards, I suppose. Oh, so even if your opponent is crouch blocking the first 2, they need to know that the third one of these will be an overhead. That's actually really useful. Kamikaze! What a name. Oh, that was pretty stylish. How about the damage super? Thunderbolt. Less flashy, but more damage. I assume more damage. Usually the 214 BC move is the one that does more damage. Alright, what's my Astral look like? Gotta love how the Under Night in-birth characters all have all these like large, hand-drawn, animated supers. They look so good. Next challenge. Alright, so let's see, how do we actually use this guy? AAA. Overhead. 5,000's not bad. So you have to get used to when to press the button at the end of that. Woohoo! 7,000. Alright, Akatsuki's kind of fun to... He's actually, apart from this counter reversal, he's actually fairly easy to use, isn't he? He's very obvious. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I can actually do more after this. Ha! Nice. So you can combo after the super. There's a few characters who seem to be able to do that now. Neo can do it as well. Alright, so this is a combo that works out of the throw. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fairly standard. Not as much damage. 1, 2, 3. C. We'll bounce. 2, 3. Into 214B. I feel like I'm getting lots of damage off this guy. But how many of these combos were like starting with a B move? I always find it harder to start combos with a B move. Alright, Resonance. 214B, 2, 3, super. Missed. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I don't know why I can't time the super after the sub, but when I mash it, it seems to work. Whoops! And then after the jumping A's, I need to do another piercing kick. What? Honestly, the thing I'm having the most trouble with is getting this super to connect. That's turning out to be more difficult than I was expecting. This is definitely the combo I've had the most trouble with of all the characters so far. It's just a really weird timing thing that shouldn't be that difficult. But for some reason it is. Maybe I'm doing the command too quickly? I think I was doing the command too quickly. How very strange. So that's Akatsuki. Time to try out another character. Who's it gonna be? Alright, I haven't really balanced this very correctly because I've kind of done 2 Eunice characters. It's really a Eunice character and an Akatsuki character, but I've kind of done 2 Eunice characters. So let's do 1 BlazBlue character. I think we should try Celica. I don't know a whole lot about Celica, but I know that she kind of fights with a persona. So in a way she kind of feels, she'll probably look a bit like the persona characters because she's fighting with this helper character. Okay, so she looks like your standard anime protagonist high school girl, but she's also got this kind of scary persona flying around behind her. Standing B is my anti-air. She kind of travels forward. Celica can use Minerva follow-ups after each B attack by pressing B again. So standing into standing. Alright, I don't exactly understand how the follow-ups work, but I can do B and then a follow-up, and then follow-up 3, and then get some health. Or I can go B, down B, and then follow-up 3. She's actually got a DP, but it doesn't send her flying upwards. She stays down on the ground. I like the cape. I think if I were back in school, I would definitely wear a cape. So I've got some kind of fireball. Yeah. Alright, so I see. So the B version looks like it's useful for like increasing your combo. Maybe you can use it for mix-ups. And then she's just got this speed damage EX. I can go through projectiles with this. Alright, I'm sure that's going to be useful. When she jumps, her persona is actually picking her up. That's so cute. It's a very slow overhead. Very slow, very obvious overhead. I feel like this is a better overhead. Might be easier to incorporate into combos, I assume. If you have no recoverable health, a portion of your regular health will recover. So here we go. Saber Anglaise. This is my down forward super. I like it. I like Celica's persona better than the personas from the actual like Persona franchise. Look at the way she like picks her up and carries her around. It's like, we're going flying, my lady. Picks her up. Even when she dashes forward, she's holding her in her hand. Down back super is Casque Velouté. Pretty epic. A two roulette. Oops. Good flip. Oh, flower fields. How pretty. I love the comedy. I love the comedy. She's got so much character. What a way to win. It's just like flowers and clouds and happiness and wham! Here comes a plane in your face. Alright, let's do these Celica combos. Alright. I don't know if I was supposed to side switch there, but I did. I think because I think follow-up 3 automatically puts you on the opposite side, right? If you get him up in the air. Do this one after a throw. And then what? Do I have to run up and do the standing A after that? I end up on the other side, okay. I like it. I like her. She's fun. She's like Sakura. She's like the Sakura of the game. Anti-air, A, C, and then launch after I get to the ground. When do I do the launch quiche? I just need to do it the moment I get to the ground. 1, 2, 3. And then the overhead. So as suspected, it's an overhead, but it's in the middle of a combo. So maybe if you can catch people off guard, they may think that they can just crouch guard all the way through your combo, but you can finish with an overhead. Those are often nice, especially when you're first starting out. Combo number 6. All right, so B, B, B. Whoops, I'm on the other side now. So B, B. It's fun. Is she in the robot? What happens there? Oh, she just chucks her up in the air. I like it. Wait, I have to see that again. I just want to see if the super, if she chucks the girl up in the air and then does the super and then catches her at the end. Yeah, she does. She's like, Celica, yo! I'm just gonna finish off the enemy down here. Get ready to catch. I'm all about it. I like Celica a lot. She reminds me of Sakura. Alright, so 3 more characters. We had Hilda, from Under Night in Birth, Akatsuki from Akatsuki Blitzkampf or Under Night in Birth, whichever game you think he comes from, and Celica from BlazBlue. I don't really understand how to play Hilda yet. I'm sure that she's really powerful and really cool and a great zoner, but I haven't quite figured out when to press her buttons. They're like kind of disconnected to the, you press the button and then the move kind of comes out slowly and from some crazy angle, so she's a little bit too anime for me right now. Akatsuki, I feel like he's supposed to be easy to use, and yet something about Akatsuki is making him more difficult than the other BlazBlue cross-tag characters to pick up. Celica I probably enjoyed the most because she's quite light-hearted. I like her character-wise, and I also like that she's got a persona, but the persona feels more tightly linked to her. There was something about the way the personas work for the persona characters which makes you feel a bit more like you're operating two characters. I feel like with Celica, I'm operating one character. It's just animation-wise, it's using the persona more often. I probably didn't explain that very well, but you know what I mean. Basically, I think she's cool. Which means that we have 3 characters left to try. We have one more from BlazBlue, the original game series, and it is Susano, and then 2 persona characters, because I don't think we've tried any of the persona characters so far. We tried Celica, who's like kind of a persona character because she's got a persona, but she's not persona. So Elizabeth, I don't know anything about her because I never finished Persona 4. I assume that's where she's from. And Adachi, I assume he's also from Persona 4. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be the final 3 of the 9 new characters for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle 2.0, which released for everyone, but you can also buy these 9 new characters, and if you've got special edition like the one I just bought here in Japan, that comes with those 9 characters as a download code included with the disc. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share the links and all that great stuff, and I'll see you in the next NihongoGamer video.